All right. We finally have a usable burn ID for Honglu, and I am sure of that because literally anything is more usable than his current burn ID. The Liu ID, that one, we're gonna pretend that one doesn't exist. I mean, it already doesn't really get used anyway, but anyways. So, the kit has Gloom, which the burn team currently lacks quite a bit of, actually. And right now the burn team is very well off as well. They don't really need anything. They don't really need another ID currently. So, not really sure where this is gonna fit in. I guess it's just a slot for Honglu. Also, clashing power should be decent because of some of the things it has. Maybe. Well, we'll see. So, a lot of all of his skills have coin reuse, but they have like lower coin numbers than, let's say, like a Cinq, who has like 2, 3, and 4 coins on the skill 1, 2, and 3. Whereas Honglu has 1, 2, and 3, so 1 less coin in each area, but all of those skills have a coin reuse. And the conditional, not sure how I feel about it. Well, I know how I feel about it. I'm not a huge fan of the if speed is faster than target by X or more gain coin power, because normally that's good, but I much prefer for every X gain coin power, because if it is a single conditional, then coin power is only getting boosted by 1, and then aside from that is just clash power, which I don't really care so much for because that doesn't do damage. But then I saw that he has reuses on the coins, so then I thought, maybe this might just work. But so anyways, he has on use gain clash power for every X poison on self plus burn on target. Okay, so he's gaining like at least 3 clash power on this, because that's at least 2, and then if target does not have nerve strike, gain clash power, that's another 1, at least. Well, probably just 1. On use gain poise count. On hit inflict burn. On hit if target has X plus nerve strike. Honglu, reuse this coin. Reuse hit, on hit, inflict burn. So the reuse, I think, is probably going to be what saves this kit. Because normally when there's a lower coin numbers, they roll higher. So rolling higher with reusing coins means the damage might be able to keep up with IDs that have more coins but just gain more coin power. So we'll see how well he does when it actually comes out. But I'll just keep going for now. Okay, skill 2 being Wrath is good for burn. Well, I guess there's a few different burn teams right now, because there's Burn Tremor, which is doing really, really well right now with all of the Dawn Office IDs and the Thumb IDs. That is really strong right now. But Burn Poise is, I guess, more geared towards the Ryoshu seasonal ID, and that is already a really good ID. So, I guess it's multiple teams that can be used right now. Although I'm not sure what else is Burn Poise aside from the seasonal Ryoshu and the Cinq, Dawn, and Honglu IDs. Yeah, I'm not sure what else is Burn Poise right now. I could check later, but maybe later. We'll see. Okay, skill 2. If this unit's speed is faster than the target's gain coin power based on speed difference at X plus. Wait a sec. Okay, so that can gain more than 1 coin power, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that gains more than 1 coin power. Because if it's gain coin power based on speed difference, it would, because it's not at X plus or at X or more speed, gain coin power. If it's gain coin power based on something, that might be more than one. So that could be good. On use, add X plus poise on self plus burn on target, gain final power. Okay, final power adds 2 damage, and unlike clash power, so that's fine. Flash wind, gain poise, gain additional poise count equal to nerve strike on low on target. Okay. On hit, gain poise count, inflict burn count. If target has X plus nerve strike Honglu, reuse this coin. Reuse on hit, inflict defense level down equal to nerve strike Honglu on target. So defense level down, honestly, I don't really know what the point of that is. I mean, does it, weaken defense skills or something? I don't know. But I don't know, is it like was 3 of them equal to 1 fragile or something? I don't remember. It's not as good as fragile, but it's something, I guess. Alright, then skill 3. If this unit speed is faster than the target's by X or more, gain coin power. So that one is 1 coin power. Except at X plus poise on self plus burn on target, gain coin power. So that's another coin power. So that is good, because 2 coin power gain is good. Clash wind, gain poise, gain additional poise count equal to nerve strike on low on target. Inflict burn. Deal plus poise on self plus burn on target % damage on critical hit. On hit, inflict burn count. On crit, inflict defense level down. If target has nerve strike on, reuse the coin. Reuse on hit. Deal wrath damage equal to burn on target times X% of this coin's final damage. So, I wonder if there's going to be a cap on that. Because if that gets capped to like 30 damage, that would kind of suck. But if it doesn't get capped, that could be decent, potentially. I mean, because say you have 99 burn on target, and then times X%. You know, I guess that number could be low, so not sure actually. Okay, yeah, we'll see. And it depends on the final damage as well. Okay. Defense skill, it's an evade, which is very uncommon recently, but evades are good. This unit speed is faster than the attackers by X or more, gain coin power. Okay, I mean, it's 1 coin, but sure, I guess. Combat start, gain poise count. Okay. So, you know, on the defense skill, I actually would have preferred base power over coin power. Because, especially on a 1 coin, like, I mean, it's fine. Okay. Passive. Upon entering the encounter for the first time, gain witnessed Eastern Cinq equal to the number of Cinq association identities set up as backup or support units, including defeated units, against the target. A base attack skill hit last. Oh, against the target, a base attack skill hit last, inflict nerve strike Honglu next turn. So there's a couple of things here. The more Cinq IDs, the more of this one specific buff. Not sure what that'll do yet, but so this is a little bit weird for the burn team, because this kind of goes against making a burn team in the first place, I guess. Because half of the Cinq IDs right now do not have burn. Like Cinq Sinclair and Cinq Mersal, they just don't have burn. They're good for clashing, but they aren't really, I guess they're poise units, but I wouldn't really consider them status units. Kind of similarly to Cinq Dawn. Like, yeah, she has burn, but I wouldn't really count her as a heavy, like, super useful for burn. And when I am talking about the Cinq IDs, that one Cinq Dawn ID, the one that doesn't have burn, that one doesn't count. They had to make an entirely new Cinq ID for Dawn because of that one. That one, we don't got to talk about that Dawn ID. Yeah, we're gonna pretend that ID doesn't exist. Anyways, okay. On Clash Win, if target has Nerve Strike, inflict Nerve Strike Hong Lu, turn end, gain haste next turn for every X poise potency on self. Deal plus burn potency on target percent. Deal plus burn potency on target percent damage on critical hit, increase max cap by X% for every Y Nerve Strike Hong Lu on target. So, this kind of reinforces the idea of this being a mainly poise ID, because it's relying on crits for, well, I don't know, it's kind of doing both. It's kind of relying on both burn and crits, but more burn means more poise damage, or crit damage, but that's done by poise. So this is not a burn focused ID. It's a burn poise ID, which is good that they're focusing on IDs that have multi-status, that are actually using both their statuses and aren't just using one status and they just happen to have another status like a lot of the earlier multi-status IDs. But there's already a burn team in this season, and it's Burn Tremor. Now maybe Burn Poise will be useful one day, but like it's in a weird spot, because if they want a burn team, it's kind of weird because half of the Cinq team does not have burn. So it's like, do you want this ID to just be on a generalist team? I mean, it would do well on it, considering it has speed conditionals, which don't require statuses. Like, that's why the Cinq IDs are such good as like generalist IDs, because you can just throw them on a team, and because they don't need to rely on status effects, they can just ramp up just based on speed. So like turn 1, they can be hitting max conditionals on some of their attacks. But this one's a little different, because this one actually needs statuses. So this is a little bit weird, because like none of the other, I don't think any of the other Cinq IDs actually need any statuses at all for their conditionals. I think it's all just speed based. So yeah, I don't really know what team this is really for, because like, yeah, it's obviously gonna go on the burn team because Hong Lu does not have a better burn ID. He just doesn't. His like Liu Hong Lu, that's not usable. Like, if you want a team of 12 and you want to be doing chain battles where you end up using every single unit on field, Liu Hong Lu is not he's not playable. Like, I mean, literally, yes, he can be used, but he just sucks. Like, there's no better way to put it. His numbers are just bad. That's it. Yeah, so basically, because this Hong Lu may never see the field, what's very important is the support passive, which is one ally with the fastest speed. On Clash Win against enemies that have burn or unique burn, inflict bind next turn. If target has X burn count, also inflict burn count to the said target this turn. If target has a Y plus burn count, if target has X minus burn count, also inflict burn count to target this turn. If target has a Y plus burn count, also inflict burn to the said target this turn. So now, what was the one thing that Liu Hong Lu did? That was boosting burn count application. That was it. That was the only thing he did. Only thing. And what does this do? Boosting burn count application. Unless you already have enough burn count, in which it just boosts burn potency instead. So basically, Liu Hong Lu is done. He's just done. He doesn't need to be used anymore. Cinq Hong Lu is the new Hong Lu burn ID. And it's really great that the support passive is usable, because I did not want Liu Hong Lu on my team. there was just not any point in running him, like, at all. Except for, what, 1 burn count? Or I guess just boosted burn count application. I mean, maybe some people will still use him for the burn count. I mean, I might even still use him for the burn count just because it doesn't require me getting an entire new ID, but I feel like this ID is definitely more optimal to have in slot for any burn team. But yeah, and then there's the other stuff about just being a really good generalist and being actually able to clash. But yeah, okay. Now for the Witnessed Eastern Cinq thing. Offense level plus stack. At X plus stack, base skills gain more poise potency. At X plus stack, base skills gain more poise count. Oh, and offense level. What? Okay, anyways. So I'm not sure how many Cinq IDs will be required for that to be, like, good. Because if it's 1 offense level per Cinq ID, then that's like 3. That's fine. But on a burn team, Dawn is really the only one that's getting slotted in. Because Dawn, Sinclair, and Thumb Mersault are just too good on the burn team to throw away for just placing in random Cinq IDs. Yeah, okay. Then Nerve Strike Honglu. The unit that inflicted this Nerve Strike gains the following effects based on the target or targeted parts of Nerve Strike. What is going to inflict this Nerve Strike aside from Honglu? It is called Nerve Strike Honglu. Okay, anyways. Gain following effects based on targets or targeted parts. Nerve Strike stack. X stack, gain clash power. Y stack, gain base power. Z stack, gain clash power and base power. So clash power, I mean, sure, it's for like 1. Base power, that's fine. That's all right. And clash power and base power, I mean, yeah, it's 1 more clash power, 1 more base power. Which is basically a total of 4 clashing power with all of them, if they all stack, which I would think that they would. I don't know why they wouldn't. Yeah, it gains the following effects. So it should stack. So, but that's like 4 additional clashing power. Well, 2 clash power, 2 base power. That's basically 4 power for clashing. So I would think that this ID would be good for clashing, but once again, we'll see when the actual update comes out. Okay. Expires if the unit inflicts this effect again on a different target or a different part. So basically, when you're running this ID, you hit the same thing over and over. That's it. Replace when another unit inflicts Nerve Strike. Stacks or preserved. Okay, so I guess only 1 Cinq ID can have their Nerve Strike on a target at once. So I guess if you're running the full Cinq team, whichever one of those IDs actually have Nerve Strike, because I don't think all of them do. Whichever ones that do have Nerve Strike, then you just have them attack different parts, but have them like stick to whichever part they're attacking. So, okay, I guess that's how it's gonna be played with that. Okay, that's fine. That is that. Okay, is that? All right, so I feel like this ID doesn't look too bad. I just don't know how much use it's gonna see realistically, because just the burn team currently is just burn tremor, and that team is really, really strong. Like with the Dawn Office and with the Thumb IDs, they're just really good. So I feel like it would be very hard to like give that up. But I feel like there's other uses aside from the burn team, where like this ID can be like, say you just need a Pierce ID, like for dailies, for example. this can easily, actually, there is full stop. Anyways, this might be a good generalist ID. Its support passive has potential to match or go above the current burn support passive for Honglu, but we'll see, is really all I can say. Because without the numbers actually being out, it's hard to really tell how good it'll be or not. But yeah, okay. Well, that's gonna be all for now. And thanks to anybody that stopped by. All right, have a good one. See ya.